Welcome to our Maths nagaraju channel. In this today in this class we are going to discuss about inter second year mathematics 2A by me Nagaraju sir. So in this second year maths 2A already we have discussed what are the topics are there and chapter wise weightage also was done in the previous video. So to that you can watch again. And in this especially 2A, how can we get 75 by out of 75 in this maths 2A? Means simply blindly by practicing we don't get 75 out of 75. It is not easy, but of course if you do preparation in a perfect way, then we can reach very easily. So many students got 75 of my students, that's why I am saying. So in this 2A, so I tell you in the explanation what are the important things and how to give preparation after completing of this chapter, first chapter. You just take the textbook and verify whether you are getting the sums or not. Okay. So what is the first chapter in this maths 2A? Yes, complex numbers. First chapter is complex numbers. Weightage of this chapter, from this chapter, two marks questions, two very short questions. So 2 to the 4 marks and 1 4 marks question, 1 for the 4. So completely we will get 8 marks for this chapter out of 75 marks. Okay, what is complex number? Do you know? Okay, do you know natural numbers? Natural numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, whole numbers, integers, rational numbers, irrational numbers, and real numbers. Up to there we have studied in the previous classes. But in the previous thing, we think that real numbers is the superset than all the sets. But one more set is there, that is complex numbers, which is superior than all the number system. So what is complex numbers? Very simple. It is an express I means a complex number set denoted by C, complex number set denoted by C, and a complex number denoted by Z. So Z such that Z equal to X plus I is the complex number. So the general form of complex number is simply Z is equal to X plus I. So you can give many examples. Complex number Z equal to A plus IB, complex number Z equal to 2 plus 3I, complex number Z equal to minus 1 plus 2I, 1 minus 3I, minus 2I, like that we can give many examples. So those are the complex numbers. So the complex number set is denoted by capital C, defined as set of Z such that Z equal to X plus IY. What about X and Y? Where X comma Y belongs to real numbers. Okay, na? So definition is not important for in the examination purpose, but you just try to know what is complex number. Okay? So I am giving notes. So definition: a complex number, complex number is an order pair of real numbers. Like for example X comma Y, or you can write A comma B. So what is that order pair of real numbers? That is in bracket X comma Y. That's it. And complex number denoted by Z, capital Z. Okay, na? Complex number denoted by Z, and Z equal to X plus IY. So Z equal defined as X plus IY. So this is called complex number, or you can say order pair of X comma Y. Complex numbers means. Okay, complex number set, how can we define? complex number, sorry, otherwise set of complex numbers is denoted by capital C and it is defined as complex number set C equal set of z such that z equal x plus iy where x comma y belongs to z. In this, what is x, what is y? See, the coefficient of I is called imaginary part. The coefficient of I means what? Y. So what is y? Imaginary part. And what is x? X is called real part. So x is a real part of complex number means z. And y is a imaginary part of z. Okay now. So how can we show in the figure? Two-dimensional figure x, y. So x-axis is taken as real part and y-axis taken as imaginary part. So for example, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, so and so. Down also we can take 3, 2. I'm taking order pair of 3, 2. So in real numbers, we just simply in two-dimensional just simply 3, 2. But in complex numbers, we can show that what is this point means. In the complex numbers, we can say that is 3 plus 2i. You know, just I am giving basic information regarding complex number. But to getting score, we should give preference to questions and solutions. But this is also useful because of if you know the basic information, then you can understand about what are the sums and what is the solution. So this is about a complex number. So, and what is in this complex number? What are the sums? What are the topics? What are the subjects are in this complex number? So one by one, I will tell you. Note 2 points, 2, 3 points. The additive inverse of first of all, z is a complex number, okay. If z1 equal otherwise I am taking in a and b, okay. A plus ib and z2 equal a minus ib. Sorry, c plus ib. I am taking other one c plus ib. So here I took two complex numbers. For example, z1 equal a plus ib, z2 equal c plus ib. Then how to add them and how to subtract them and how to multiply them, how to divide them, let us see. So not z1 equal a plus ib, or otherwise we can show that z1 equal order pair of a comma b also we can write. So can I write like that? Okay. So z1 equal order pair of a comma b and z2 equal order pair of c comma d. Both are same. You can write a plus ib or a order pair of a comma b. So then z1 plus z2, z1 minus z2 and z1 into z2. Okay, z1 by z2 also we can simplify. Just giving basic information regarding complex numbers. See, first one, given that z1 equal to a comma b, means what? A plus ib. So z1 equal a plus ib. What is second one? z2 equal order pair of c comma d. Means what? z2 equal c plus ib. Okay, one by one. First one, z1 plus z2 is equal. z1 means what? Order pair of a comma d. Next to plus c. Next to z2. z2 means what? Order pair of c comma d. Next, a comma order pair of a means what? A plus id. Next to plus order pair of c comma d means what? C plus id. So first one is a, second c. So a plus c write at a time, and next remaining two terms I is common. Okay na? I common. The remaining terms are b and d. So b plus d. So we can represent in order way a plus c comma b plus d. Okay na? Don't feel like bored. After this explanation, you will have a wonderful sums and very easily you can solve the sum, because of if you know the additions and subtractions, the sums can be solved by you in easy way and in faster. Okay, z1 plus z2 equal to 6. Next second one, z1 minus z2. Same, z1 means order pair of a comma b minus z2 means order pair of c comma d. So this is equal to a comma b order pair means what? A plus ib. Next minus c comma d order pair means what? C plus id. I'm taking bracket because of minus is there. So minus gives two terms, minus c, minus into plus, minus id, and this is a plus ib as. What are the real parts? A and c. So a minus c and I terms. Take out I common, b minus d. So this is one part, this is other part. So we can write a minus c comma b minus d. So this is z1 minus z2. Okay. And next third one, z1 into z2 means here I am saying how to add complex numbers, how to subtract complex numbers, how to multiply complex numbers. Let us see. z1 into z2 equal order pair of a comma b into order pair of c comma b. So that is equal a plus ib into c plus id. So that is equal, now multiply it, a into c, ac, a into id, iad. Okay na? A into c, ac, a into id, iad. Next, ib into c, ibc, ib into id, I square b. Okay. First one AC. Okay now. Next IAD plus IBC. See, I square value is -1. Okay na? I will give you an explanation about what is I square, what is I cube, what is I power 4. I will tell you after this. I square means what? -1. So -1 into BD minus BD. So Z1 Z2 is equal AC minus BD. AC minus BD plus I into, take out common from remaining these two. In this AD, in this BC. AD plus BC. So we can write in order pair of AC minus BD comma AD plus BC. So this is Z1 into Z2. So just general information. Okay, is it clear? Complex number means what? Complex number denoted by z, z equal to x plus I. Or complex numbers means it is an order pair of x comma y. That's it. Complex number denoted by capital C. Complex numbers capital C. Okay, in this real part, x is called real part, y is called imaginary part. Okay, just now I told you what is I. Okay, and soon we are going to enter the sums. Before that, note what is I. I value is root of -1. What is I value? Root of -1. And I square value is root of -1 whole square. So square root cancel remaining is -1. So finally, I square value is -1. Next, I cube value. I cube means what? I square into I. I square means what? -1 into I. Is equal to how much? -I. So finally, I cube value is -I. The next, I power 4. I power 4 means we can write I square into I square. Means minus 1 into minus 1. That is equal plus 1. So I power 4 equal plus 1. Okay na? I power 5 value. I power 4 into I. What is I power 4 value? 1. 1 into I. So finally I power 5 equal I. Okay na? You can simplify whatever you want. So finally I power 4 into I square equal 1 into minus 1 is equal to minus 1. So I power 6 is equal to minus 1. So like that we can find etc. So this is about complex number system, and in this complex number, what is I? That is root of minus 1. What is I square? Minus 1. And what is I cube? Minus I, so and so. Okay. So there it consists 2 2-mark question and 1 4-mark question from this chapter. And few points before going to solving sums, because of some information is needed. That is, first point, the additive inverse of z is minus z. Next, the multiplicative inverse of z is equal 1 by z. Multiplicative inverse of z equal 1 by z. Next, complex conjugate of z equal z bar. So what is z bar? Z bar means, see, let z equal x plus I am taking, then z bar equal x plus I by whole bar. Whenever bar is there, we can split x bar plus I by whole bar. The real part of bar becomes only real part, because of already I have told you that x is called real part, y is called imaginary part, and y also as it is, but instead of I bar we get minus I. So that is about z bar complex conjugate. And next one, last one, modulus of z. Modulus of z is modulus z. Modulus z means what? Suppose z equal to x plus I y, then modulus z equal modulus x plus I y. So modulus z equal, we can write root of x square plus y square. Okay na? These are the like formulas. If z equal to x plus I y, then z bar equal x minus I y. Okay na? If z equal to x plus I y, modulus z equal to root of x square plus y square. These are very very important to know. Okay, in the questions we will apply these concepts. Additive inverse of z means minus z. Multiplication of inverse z means 1 by z. So how to apply these formulas in the sums? Let us take first question, 2 marks questions. These are very short questions. Let us see, the first question is, find the additive inverse of 3, 5. Two questions are given. First one is 3, 5. Second one is minus 2, 4. Find the additive inverse of first one 3, 5. Second one minus 2, 4. Okay. First one. In this first question, first one. So let us take z equal to, given that order pair of 3, 5. Means what? Which is can be written as 3 plus 5i. I5. So additive inverse of z is called what? Minus z. So this is called minus. What is z value? 3 plus 5i. So minus, send inside, minus 3 minus 5i. So we can write in order pay minus 3 comma minus 5. So this is additive inverse of 3 comma 5. Similarly for second one, let us take, given that z equal minus 2 comma 4. Minus 2 comma 4 means what? Minus 2 plus I4. Okay, you can write I in middle or later. 5, 5. Wherever you write, there is nothing wrong. Minus 2 plus I4. Okay. Now what you want? Additive inverse of z is equal to what formula? Minus z. So minus, what is z here? Minus 2 plus I4. So minus to minus plus 2, minus into plus minus I4. So here real part is plus 2, imaginary part is minus 4. So additive inverse of minus 2 comma 4 is 2 comma minus 4. So this is one of the question. Let us see one more question. Find the additive inverse of minus 6y plus 10 comma 4. Minus 6 comma 5 plus 10 comma 4. Okay, second question. So let, given that z equal minus 6 comma 5 plus 10 comma 4. First of all, simplify this, which is called minus 6 plus I5 and plus 10 plus I4. You can write 5i or I5. You can write I4 or 4i. That is your wish. Minus 6 plus 10. How much? This is negative term, this is positive term. 10 minus 6, 4. Next, I coefficient. Here 5 i's, here 4 i's are there. So totally 9 i's. So this is given information. So to this we should find the additive inverse. So what is the additive inverse of z? Minus z. Very good. What is the inverse of z? Minus z. So which is equal minus, here after simplifying, what is z value? 4 plus I9. Okay, now you can write 4 plus 9 also. So that is called minus 4 minus 9. So we can simply write in order pair minus 4 comma imaginary part minus 9. So this is additive inverse of the minus 6 comma plus 10 comma. Okay, na? So directly we can see answer. See, minus 6 plus 10 corresponding elements like matrix. Corresponding elements 10 minus 6 4. Okay, na? 4 plus 5 9. So for this additive inverse means minus 4 minus 9. That's it. Okay? Directly we can write the answer. Okay, na? That is useful in like MCET exams or competitive exams. Okay, na? Whenever the multiples are given, so you can do directly. But in the exams asked for 2 marks questions, so solution explanation must be needed. That's why we have to solve like in this way. You can write in direct step also, no problem. So this is also this 2 marks questions. So 2 questions are there. So whatever you feel, you just think the chapter is easy. So next, third question. Okay. This is important question. Find the multiplicative inverse of 7 plus 24i. Important question. multiplicative inverse of 7 plus 24i. See solution. Let given that information z అనుకున్నాం z equal 7 plus 24i. So what is the multiplicative inverse of z? E is equal 1 by z. Additive inverse of z is minus z. Multiplication of inverse is 1 by z. So it is equal 1 by 7 plus 24i. 1 by 7 plus 24i. So how to simplify this? Is it the final step? And what is the other step? How can we extend this? See, you just remember in this mathematics, in the simplifications, whenever the denominator consists irrational numbers, we do rationalize. Similarly, in the denominator, if a complex number is available, immediately do rationalize. How to rationalize? See, here 1 by 7 plus 24i is there. Multiply and divide with 7 plus is there, minus is going. Plus is there, take minus. Minus is there, take plus. So plus is there. So rationalizing factor becomes 7 minus 24i by 7 minus 24i. Okay na? After here, if you write and leave, you will get only 1 mark because of extension is there. In the simplification, whenever the denominator consists irrational or complex number, immediately we should rationalize and simplify. 1 into 7 minus 2i, 7 minus 24i. Okay. In the denominator, let us see 7 plus 24i into 7 minus 24i. So 7 into 7. Okay, now a plus b into a minus b form simply. A plus b into a minus b form. This is called what? Formula a square minus b square. So like that, 7 plus 24i into 7 minus 24i. So like a plus b into a minus b. So we can write a square minus b square. Then apply general formula a square minus b square. A plus b into a minus b. A square minus b square. A square means 7 square minus b square means 24i square. Then next 7 minus 24i by what is 7 square value? 49 and minus what is 24 square value? 24 square. 4 4 ja 16, 2 ja 4 ja 16, 1 17, 2 ja 4 1 576. Okay na? 576 I square. Okay na? In single step we can multiply 2 numbers, 3 numbers. I will tell you in some way. 24 square is 576. I square means I square. What is I square value? Let's see. In the note I told you what is I square, what is I cube, what is I quad. You see? Yes, I square is minus 1. So multiplicative inverse of z equal we are getting 7 minus 24i by 49 I square value minus 1. Okay, 576 into minus 1. Minus into minus plus. So 7 minus 24i by 49 minus into minus plus 576. Adding this to 49, 576, 9 6 15, 8 4 12, 625. So which is equal 7 minus 24i by 625, and we can write 7 by 625 minus 24i by 625. Okay na? This is the multiplicative inverse of 7 plus 24i. Okay na? Or we can express in order pair of 7 by 625 comma minus 24 by 625. Here question given in the form of a plus I, x plus I, y. So that's why you can leave the answer at x minus x plus I y or x minus I here. If the question is given in order pair, so solution also can complete in order pair. However, whatever you write one more step, put R, that is the over. So this is the third question, multiplicative inverse of 7 plus 24. So this is important important question I will tell you. So dear friends, please subscribe this my channel. If you like, share with your friends, and also whatever your feelings, please put in comment box. Fourth question: if z equal cos theta comma sin theta, don't think here, sir, is it trigonometry? No, it's a complex number. Cos theta sin theta is very common in other sums also. Then find z minus 1 by z. This is also important question. Okay, na? So given that z equal order pair of cos theta comma sin theta. It has z equal to order pair of cos theta comma sin theta. So cos theta comma sin theta means what? Cos theta plus I sin theta. Cos theta plus I sin theta. So what is one? Z is there. And next what we want? 1 by z. What is 1 by z? So 1 by z equal 1 by cos theta plus I sin theta. Just now I told you, whenever denominator consists complex number, immediately do rationalization. So what is the rationalizing factor? What is rationalizing factor? Plus is there. So in the rationalizing factor, minus should be written. So cos theta minus I sin theta. And multiply numerators and denominators. 1 into cos theta minus I sin theta is cos theta minus I sin theta. But in the denominator, a plus b into a minus b form. So that is a square minus b square. So here I square is there. I square value is minus 1. Minus into minus becomes plus. So which is equal cos theta minus I sin theta by cos square theta plus sin square theta. Here I square means minus 1, minus 2, minus plus. So sin square means sin square, cos square means cos square. Numerator as it is. So in the denominator, cos square plus sin square value. What is cos square plus sin square value? First trigonometric identity, that is 1. Very good. So denominator becomes 1. So we are finding 1 by z value. So is equal cos theta minus I sin theta by 1. So you can leave the 1 in denominator. 1 is there, no need to write. So 1 by z equal 1 by z cos theta minus I sin theta. Yes, z is given. Asking to find z minus 1 by z. So z is given, no problem. 1 by z is not there. 1 by z we found it, and therefore now finding 1 minus z minus 1 by z. So z is what? Z means cos theta plus I sin theta. Next word is there minus. Next word is there 1 by z. What is 1 by z? What is 1 by z? Cos theta minus I sin theta. Simplify this. Cos theta plus I sin theta. Next minus cos theta. Minus into minus plus I sin theta. See, minus cos theta plus cos theta will vanish. The remaining terms are only I sin theta, I sin theta, and those are positives. Okay, na? Finally, there are 2 I sin thetas. Here 1 I sin theta, here 1 I sin theta. So totally we have 2 I sin theta. So we can write like this: I 2 sin theta. So there is no real part. So that's why we can write 0 plus I 2 sin theta. So in order pair, how can we express? Here 0 is the real part, so 0 comma. Here I coefficient, that is imaginary part, 2 sin theta. So this is the value of point z minus 1 by z. So this is the final answer. Is it clear? Let us take one more question. questions are over. Next I am going to take fifth question. Fifth one, if z equal 3 comma 5 and z2 equal 4 comma 6, then find z1 into z2. Find z1 into z2. Sorry, this is 2 comma 6. Solution. So given that z1 equal 3 comma 5 means what? z1 equal 3 plus 5i. See, in the variables are there, right I in the middle. In the numbers are there,